Welcome to part 2 of the Everton preview where we pick the team. Now, Sophia, it is a must-win game against Everton, isn't it? If we're going to salvage any kind of respectability and hope out this season, we've got to win, haven't we?
Oh, it's 100% a must-win three-pointer.
Absolutely.
So therefore, and there's no room for much error.
There's zero room for error. So therefore, it's imperative we pick the right team for this game. So without further ado, let's get into it, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, starting off in goal, Thibaut, happy with that?
Yeah, definitely. I just think we talked earlier slightly about potentially his lack of confidence, but I just think he is absolutely world class, and the more matches he plays, the better his confidence will become.
100% agree. Okay, right back. What are you thinking?
I thought Ivanovic played well against West Brom. I thought he was much more positive going forward. He assisted for the first goal. And I quite liked the idea that our two full-backs created the first goal.
Getting up the wings and stuff. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to throw something at you here.
Oh, go on.
And let me know what you think about it. So my thinking is, after what was essentially a disastrous result against West Brom, when we drew, the season is almost, it's almost dead in the water now. So my thinking is, it's looking like we're probably not going to get fourth. I don't want to say that out loud, but I just have. We're probably not going to get fourth. So therefore, to make something worthwhile come out of this disastrous season, surely it's about blooding the youngsters. Now, yes, we've seen a little bit of Ruben. Yes, we've seen a little bit of Kenedy. I want to throw in Ola Aina as our right back. I know he hasn't played this season, but I just think, why not? You know what I mean? These kids have got to get experience at some point along the way. Hopefully next season we're going to be in a much stronger position than we are this season. And if they don't have that, 90 minutes and all that game time under their belt in a season like this where it doesn't mean anything, then when are they going to get that experience?
I agree with you. I do 100% agree with you because I'm a massive pro of bringing in the youth.
Yeah.
But I think he hasn't played at all, and I do think we need some level of consistent. We're doing so bad. I know you could say, well, we're doing so badly defensively, it couldn't get much worse. We're breaking records for fun in a bad way defensively. But like I said, I do think Ivanovic has done a lot better than he has done in previous games since coming back from that long injury. Yeah. And I just think we need some level of consistency and stability in the back line. And as you said, it is a must-win game. Yeah. It's not mathematically impossible to finish fourth at the moment. So we do need to still, I think, field the strongest possible team we can.
All right, you've made a good argument there and you've convinced me.
Yes!
So, sorry, bruv, you're on the bench. Okay, let's go. Obviously, I'm going to go Zuma and Terry in centre-backs. Are you happy with
agreed. That? Yep, definitely. I know I keep saying I think I'm a huge fan of Zuma, and I think he's
coming on.
Definitely. And he's really improving. And maturity is showing through in the games, and his discipline, and
Yeah, I feel a little bit sorry for Cahill not getting a look in much these days, but at the end of the day, John Terry's the best, and Zuma.
And I think their partnership's really working quite well together.
I do as well. Okay, so left back, Azpilicueta.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy with that?
Yeah.
Good performance against West Brom.
Yeah, got on the score sheet. Yeah, exactly.
With his magic mask.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to our two defensive holding midfielders. Mikel. I'm going to say Mikel alongside Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Totally agree. I'm very pro. I was actually quite surprised he didn't start against West Brom after. Okay, I know it was Scunthorpe, but I thought it was a very good performance against Scunthorpe, and I was actually quite surprised he didn't start.
I agree with you actually. I thought he'd be on the team sheet for that, but let's throw him in. Me and Rory, in our previous Pick the Team, we had Mikel and Loftus-Cheek as the defensive midfielders. Okay. Our argument there was, the kind of experience versus youth. Mikel can sort of almost shadow him and guide him through things. So for that exact same reason, Mikel and Ruben. Yeah?
Yeah, agreed.
Right, let's get into the business end.
Okay.
Okay, out on the right, it's got to be star man, player of the season.
Willian.
Of
course.
100%. Now, in the number 10 role, we think that Oscar didn't have a great game against West Brom. He was sort of on the peripheries, wasn't he? He wasn't really pulling the strings as we know he can. So therefore, my suggestion, you're probably going to argue with me now,
my
suggestion would be to give Oscar a rest for this one. And I keep saying it, I'm going to keep saying it until someone listens to me, to put Cesc further up the pitch. I want him in that kind of danger zone, in the hole, behind the striker, pulling the strings, to sort of the sort of role you see him playing for Spain or when he used to play for Barcelona.
Yeah.
And I just think he can be more effective if we push him further up. What do you think?
I'm actually, and I have to say I've bashed Fabregas quite a bit recently, but he did have a better game against West Brom. He actually got a bit of a standing ovation in certain sections of the stadium, which was a vast contrast to him getting booed when Mourinho left.
Because people can see that he's making more of an effort
Yeah,
almost, can't
exactly.
they?
And I just think his defence, he is not renowned for his defensive qualities and his tackling, so why not put him further up the field? You know, he still has that in his game of that elite pass. Yeah,
totally.
Exactly.
And you know, like, Costa's the sort of striker that's playing on the back of the defenders.
Yeah.
He wants to make those runs. He wants to, you know, have those through balls played through to him. And on his day, no one's got a better eye for a pass like that than Fabregas.
Listen, like you said, it's all about trial and error now, and I think actually it's not a bad shout putting him further forward.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Jack.
If you agree with us, let us know in the comments, or would you prefer to see Oscar in that number 10 role? So out on the left wing, we're sticking with our youth policy.
Kenedy, I thought it was a good substitution. I didn't think Pedro.
Was it Pedro that went off?
I don't think Pedro had. He got taken off at half time. I don't think he had quite an underwhelming performance in the first half.
Yeah.
So I think it was a good substitution to bring Kenedy on. I think he injected some pace and energy.
Yeah, got the goal kind of.
Well, yeah,
Are we going to give it to him?
We'll give it to him.
The Chelsea panel.
Yeah, we will.
The Chelsea
obviously.
goals panel. It's a Kenedy goal.
But no, I was really impressed by his display, so I think we should definitely start him again.
Absolutely, I agree with you. And up front, for me, it writes itself. Diego Costa.
Yeah, definitely. I think especially the last sort of 4 or 5 games, scoring goals, which he hasn't done in a while. I think we need to keep up that momentum with him.
I think since Hiddink's come in, you can see, you know, whatever was going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. When Jose was there, you can sense that there's been a shift, a mind shift.
I think he's the player that you've seen the biggest difference in since the change of manager. So I think, like I said, you need to keep with that momentum and stick with him.
Yeah, because he's scoring goals again. He's looking lively.
He's holding the ball up well. He's setting. Exactly.
Of course, he's still being his sort of rambunctious self, but he's not picking up all the cautions.
No.
He's not doing things that are overly stupid or overly aggressive.
I think he's also learning that oppositions are there to antagonise him. They see the weakness in his slightly aggressive manner and short temper, and so they want to exploit that. And I think slowly, against West Brom, it was a little bit borderline at times, but it was far better than he has been in the past. So yeah, definitely pro Costa starting.
So Diego Costa, centre forward, scoring a hat-trick against Everton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Come on, back me up here.
Okay, go on, Jack.
Diego Costa scoring a hat-trick. I'm putting a tenner on that tonight.
Ah, big.
Yeah, I'm putting a tenner on it.
All right, let's see it happen.
I'll show you the winnings. Right, guys, that's it for our 11. We're quite pleased with this, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we're quite positive about it. So let us know your thoughts.
Exactly. Let us know what we've done right, what we've done wrong, what you would do differently. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and why not subscribe if you haven't already?
Yeah, up our 50,000 subscribers. And thank you again so much for your support. We really appreciate it.
Come on, you Blues. Hello and welcome to today's daily transfer talk. We are lucky enough to be rejoined by the lovely Sophia. Sophia, how you doing?
Hi, I'm very good, thank you. It's good to be back.